Hi, I'm Mawer, and this is the new Kramer PT-12. It's a compact unit, but you can use it to solve many problems in AV installations. The PT-12 is a low-cost solution for managing HDMI. One of the prime functions of the PT-12 is to provide CEC control of compatible displays. This can simplify room control and provide energy saving and therefore reduced energy bills. Apart from providing CEC control, the PT-12 can also be used to modify EDID in a number of useful ways. In a minute, we're going to demonstrate some of these functions. We're also going to talk about the other ways the PT-12 can be used to solve problems. It can send an off command to a compatible display using CEC commands. Now it does that when it detects that the signal is disconnected. This means that when I disconnect my laptop from the PT-12, a command will be sent to the sharp display to turn it off. And let's do that now. So now I'm going to disconnect my laptop from the PT-12. It's done it, okay? Yeah. And the nice thing is, of course, when I plug my screen back into the PT-12, it also sends a command to turn the screen back on. I'm now going to plug the laptop back into the PT-12, and the PT-12 is going to send a command to the screen to turn itself back on. And there, it's done it. The PT-12 comes with its own built-in EDID. In this case, it's 1280 by 720p. We can use the PT-12 to manage the EDID. We can store the EDID from a display or from any other device, or we can allow it to be passed through, and in fact we can lock an EDID from a display. So what we're going to do next is we're going to lock the actual EDID from the sharp display into the PT-12. So I'm now going to move dip switch 1 into the on position. So when I reset the dip switch, my computer also changed back from extended to duplicate mode. So we've gone back into the computer, reset it to extended mode, and now you can see the original EDID on the screen. Now if I press F5 on the screen, it will now read the EDID of the sharp display. Managing EDID is extremely important in AV installations, and the PT-12 can be programmed using EDID Designer. In addition, the PT-12 comes pre-programmed with its own EDID, and you can lock the EDID from any display into the PT-12 and then take the PT-12 to another location where you wish to use that EDID. So where you have a long chain of devices in an AV system, it can bypass the process of copying the EDID from each device in turn to get to the source. The PT-12 can also be used to limit color bit depth. This means that you can prevent a source sending deep color through legacy devices that don't support deep color but do pass an EDID from the display that does support deep color. The PT-12 can also be used to modify the audio part of an EDID. It can therefore tell a source only to send stereo audio, even if the original EDID allowed for multi-channel audio. Another common issue that AV installers find is when using Macs with HDCP enabled devices and a non-HDCP device further down the chain. Now the PT-12 doesn't strip HDCP from the signal because that would be illegal, but it does present itself as a non-HDCP device to a Mac where that is necessary. On the front of the unit you can see a mini USB port which you can connect to a PC or laptop running EDID Designer to modify the EDID. You can control the PT-12 via Protocol 3000 or update its firmware. Next to the mini USB connector are the in, out and power on indicators, and the HDMI input socket. I've now disconnected the input cable and the input light is no longer illuminated. On the rear of the unit, we can see the HDMI output, the dip switches that control the functions of the PT-12, and the 5V DC power input. For more information on the PT-12 and Kramer's other extensive range of products, please visit our website. Thank you for watching.